Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sitting in your comfy living rooms, or wherever you may be, in Tokyo, in New York, in Cyprus, in Oregon. We don't know. Let us know on the WhatsApp chat if you can. This is the most keenly awaited England-Holland clash since the Fourth Anglo-Dutch War of 1784. The London Mets take on what is termed the Holland B team. Holland came to this tournament with 3 teams drawn out of their academy system. The Holland B team seem to have turned up with about 25 players. We've checked, but they're still only allowed 9 on the field at any one time, so that's good. London Mets have rung the changes in the lineup following the last game, which was this morning at 10. The lineup now is Graydon Koyanagi at second base, Aidan Pearce at third base, Ben Jones will pitch, Jack Malowa at first, Koki Kunita at shortstop, Coleman Bone will catch, Conrad Alexander at centre field, Miguel Brazier at left field, and Emmanuel Oliedi will be the right fielder. So that's 3 substitutions from this morning's starting lineup. And we have a nervous dad commenting because Ben is best described as an occasional pitcher. But the thing about tournament baseball is pretty much everybody gets to have a go at some point. So he will start. We'll see how he goes. We expect this to be a big hitting Dutch team once again, and the outfielders will need to be on their game to get that ball back into the infield as quick as they can. We're warming up, having a quick look at their starting pitcher, number 13. The weather is turned a little bit. It's now a typical Finsbury Park drizzle, which is coming and going, and I'm hoping it's not going to disrupt us too much with water on the lens, water on my scorebook, water down the back of my anorak. I'm now wearing about all the clothes I came with because it's chilly and there's a wind coming in from my left. So we'll see if that bothers the players. We don't yet have the lights on here. Feels like we probably should do, but maybe they're light sensitive. Maybe they just need to find another 20 Czech crowns to stick in the meter. We'll find out. So we're just about ready to get going. Graydon steps forward to the plate. On deck is Aidan Pearce. In the hole is Ben. There we go. Oh, and that was a big foul off to the right. For all the world as if it was going to hit one of the cars parked there. Just caught a tree on its way, so no damage done. We won't get a bill for that. Ball inside. Count is 1-1. Ball away. This Dutch B team played against the A team earlier on and lost that game 6-0. Slight break in play as the centre fielder retrieves a stray ball. It's come over from somewhere. It's quite gloomy. Lots of noise coming from the softball girls who are down bottom left. That's ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Ball 4. So the first Mets runner is on base. And here's Aidan Pearce. He's had this typically good tournament. He's pitched, he's caught, he's played short, I think, and second. That's a ball down low. That's another big foul off to the right. And that's hit the grassy knoll over there. So 1-1. Time called. Ball down low and away. Drizzle has picked up a touch. Another ball down low. Graydon needs to hurry here. Pretty safe. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Correction, 3 balls and 1 strike. I must have missed one. And that's inside for a second walk of the game. We'll take them any way they come. Catchers have a little chat with this pitcher, maybe calm him down a touch. So Ben Jones at the plate, number 72. Still sporting natty pair of stirrups as he was this morning. Runners on 1 and 2. That's popped right up, and that'll be taken by the pitcher. No, he won't. He's dropped it. But we now have called infield flight. The batter is out, even though the ball was dropped. And that's Jack Mallower up. So 1 down. Ball low. There was once a time when I probably could have explained the infield fly rule, but damned if I can these days. That's ball away. Two balls. Strike call. 2-1. Ball inside. Catcher has a look at Graydon, who's wandered quite a long way down the base path, but nothing doing. Count is 3-1. And Jack walks to load the bases. With one out, brings Koki to the plate, and already the Dutch pitching coach is going to have a little chat with his pitcher. Brings the whole infield in. Seems to be telling him he's too tight, needs to loosen up. Don't know if the Dutch have kangaroo court, but walking the first three of your first four batters probably gets you some sort of penalty. Here's Koki. That's ball high. That's driven through the middle, out at second, out at first, and nothing scores on a double play.
Mr. Jones. How are you, sir?
Good to see you. I'm just doing the commentary, so I'll catch you later. Coach John Palazzo just wandered by. He's been managing the under-14s. We've had a tough old time, I think. Lost a couple of games quite heavily. But they've come, I think, in a bus to come and watch and support, which is great. And we're having a team dinner a little later on with the under-14s, the under-16s, and the girls softball team all together at our hotel. So that'll be a nice occasion. So we're scoreless after the first half inning. Looking good for a while with bases loaded and one out. Double play. Stop the run. Tough all week.
They're 2 years younger than these teams, and you know what? And they hang in there. You know, these kids, they're loving it.
They're fighting.
The game this afternoon was really rough. But
Yeah.
so we have no pitching. There's no
6
pitching.
Russians.
No, the Russians were actually our size, but they
Oh,
were
okay.
they were a little bulkier. But
Yeah.
The Russian coach was a nice guy. He stopped stealing, and it's, you know,
Oh, okay.
well, no, that doesn't.
Yeah.
The kids, you know what? They're having a great time.
Oh, that's what it's all about.
You know,
Yeah.
they made them laugh off this game, and we got one more tomorrow. Maybe we go out with a win.
There you go. Well, these guys have had a up and down tournament, but
Who are you playing now? The Dutch?
a couple of wins. This is the Dutch B team. We think the Dutch B and the Dutch C are actually not kind of in rank order. It's just kind of the second pool of players. The A team's clearly the better team.
You should see the Dutch A team in our group. They're the team to beat.
Yeah.
They are so good.
I mean, the Dutch often don't attend this, but they've come this year in force. So.
Anyway, I sent you a note about the. Oh, you saw that. We'll have to address that.
Here we go.
Who's pitching?
Ben.
Oh, it's Ben.
That's the ball inside. Unfamiliar look in the stirrups. He's not usually a stirrup kind of guy. But, yeah. That's ball away. Their pitcher walked 3 of their first 4 batters. We had bases loaded with 1 out, and Koki ground out for a double play.
Who's catching?
Coleman. Strike one.
Pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ooh, had a look at that on the outside corner. But called a ball, 3 balls, 1 strike.
I'm gonna go say hello.
Okay. Driven straight back over Ben's head out towards centre field, and that's well taken by Conrad at centre, and that'll just be a single. Good work out there, running off to his left, diving down to get the stop and getting the ball in well. He's got a runner on first, no outs. That's a strike. Pickoff attempt is safe. That's a strike call. The ball got past Coleman and the runner takes second. So 2 strikes on the batter. Runner on second base, no score, no outs. Bottom of the first inning. Oh. He's hit the batter. And I think Ben was distracted by the runner at second. He looked around and didn't quite get his bearings as he set. So that's runners on first and second. Batter is getting a bit of a rub down. Back. That's driven again up the middle. It's escaped, and Conrad again has it. He's thrown in to the catcher. A run scores, and the runners will reach 2 and 3. So the score is 1-0. We now have runners on second and third, still no outs. That was a hard drive, straight up the middle. Diving attempt by Graydon, but didn't quite get there. Strike. It's ball away, and that has got away from Coleman, unfortunately. And the run scores. So 2-0 in the score, bottom of the first, no outs, and we have a runner on third now. Count is 1-1. That's chipped all the way up towards Conrad. He won't get that. That's going to the fence. It's come off the fence. Obviously, one run will score. The ball comes in, and that is a stand-up double. 3-0 the score. Runner on second. No outs in the bottom of the first. Swing and a miss for strike one. I don't know where the softball girls got a drum from, but they're making good use of it. Making a lot of noise down there. That's ball away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Ben effectively working that outside corner. One ball, 2 strikes. And that's dabbed out towards short. Aiden picked that from third base. And he's called out. Got to say that's a heck of a play by Aiden. It looked like shortstop's ball, but Aiden took off, grabbed it, held the throw in. Jack scooped it. I personally thought that was safe, but it's been called out, and we'll take that. Swing and a miss for strike 1. So we're 1 down. The bottom of the first, and score 3-0. Runner on third base. 1 strike on the batter. That's fouled off left. So far, both pitchers have thrown 18. Ben has thrown 12 strikes, and the Dutch pitcher has thrown 5 strikes. Strike on the inside corner. Strikes him out. Two down. Swing and a miss. Strike one. The rain has eased off. You can even see some patches of brighter sky coming over. So fingers crossed. That's a little high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Make the same request I made earlier on today, which is if people are watching and can give occasional score updates on the WhatsApp chat, that would save me a little bit of work, and I'll be very grateful. Thank you. That was a ball outside. As it stands, we are 3-0 down, bottom of the first, 2 outs. Ooh, that looked good, but it's called a touch high, and 3 balls, 1 strike. That's a strike. Full count. Batter was just about to take off for a walk off to first base, but he's been told to stay right where he is. He's got another pitch to face. Full count. Runner still on third. And that's leaked off to the right, and that will walk him. So runners now on the corners. Still 2 outs. So no damage done, at least at this point. Check the imagery, but I guess it looks good. So runners first and third, 2 outs, 3-0 the score. Steps off. Ben certainly has not pitched a lot of competitive tournament baseball. But he throws in strike 1. Pick-off attempt is safe. Throws another strike, which is a foul. So the runner who thought he'd stolen second has got to go back. It's a foul ball. So with 2 outs and 2 strikes, we're a pitch away from getting out of this. That's just a little low, and this time the steal does work. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs, 3-0 the score, bottom of the first. And that's chipped all the way out towards Conrad, who's there for it, and takes the catch. Don't worry, Conrad, that's the 3rd out, you're good. And that retires the side. Now that took 29 pitches, 11 balls and 18 strikes. And the game has already been underway for 27 minutes. These games, remember, are timed at 90. And if you're midway through an inning, when the 90 minutes is up, you finish that inning. And that's the game. So, 3-0 we trail. And we are getting down towards the bottom of our order. Coleman will be up. And then Conrad, Miguel, and Emmanuel. So we're underway again, and here's Coleman. Coleman's had a pretty good tournament with the bat. In fact, pretty good all round, I'd say. I haven't got his stats to hand, but it feels like he's been getting bat on ball pretty regularly. And he's taken a couple of spectacular catches out at left. That's strike 1. Quite a way outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's ball high, so high it just about got over the catcher's head. So 2 balls and 1 strike. It is brightening up now. Some of the dark grey clouds have started to move away. We still have no lights, although the neighbouring field does have their lights on. And it's a good take by Coleman. 3 balls and 1 strike. And this pitcher really is struggling to find the strike zone. And that's popped up backwards for a foul ball. So it's a full count on Coleman. Yeah, I'm looking at the picture image. I hope you can see what's going on, because it's still quite dark. And that's a walk. Coleman hadn't realised, but that is ball 4. And here's Conrad. Conrad comes from a long line of great baseball players. Brother Lawrence plays in the London Mets majors. Sister Elise plays in the minors. Conrad takes ball one. I've just lowered the camera bit to try and lighten it. Hope that helped. Conrad takes strike one. And Conrad has a swing at a ball looking outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that's struck out on the swing. That brings Miguel Brazier to the plate. So we are 1 down in the top of the second. The score is 3-0 to the Dutch national B team. And that's strike one call. Pitcher has been throwing more strikes than the last few pitches. Takeoff attempt again safe. On deck is Manny Oliadi. Ball high. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's outside, in comes the throw to second. He's got to get down, he's out at second on a steal. And I got to say, I've seen this catcher throwing down in practice, and you're going to have to be quick to get a stolen base. So that's 2 balls and a strike. 2 outs now, top of the second. There's discussion going on at the plate, I'm not quite sure what that's about. Ball inside. That's 3 balls and a strike. Takes strike 2. Count is now full. And that's a ball low for a walk for Miguel. Good at bat. And here's Emmanuel. Takes a strike. Outside corner. Emmanuel's just asking where he thought that pitch went. Umpire's explaining it was just on the edge. Pick-off attempt is safe. So 2 down in the top of the second. Score is 3-0 to the Dutch, and we have Miguel on first base. Manny judges that well, leaves it alone outside the plate. Ball 1. A ball and a strike. Leadoff man Graydon is waiting at in the on-deck circle. Manny has a swing at that. That was a high pitch, and he doesn't look pleased with himself. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ball down low. Count goes to 2-2. Pitch has now thrown 38 in total, 24 balls and 14 strikes. Pick-off attempt again, safe. 2-2. And Manny drills out to second base. It's just the out at first to end the inning. Four-3 play closes things off. We enter the bottom of the second. The score remains 3-0 to Holland. No change in the field. So we're up again. This is the Dutch number 9 batter, bottom of the lineup. Run through the field again for you. Ben Jones pitching, Coleman behind the dish, Jack Mallower at first base. We've got Graydon Koyanagi at second. We've got Aidan Pearce at third, Koki Kunita at short, and the outfielders Miguel, Conrad, and Emmanuel. And that's strike one. Some high quality action photography from Steve Mallower. And that's dabbed out towards third base. Here comes Aidan. There goes the throw, but it's down in the dirt and Jack can't scoop it. And that'll be safe. Yeah, I know. Don't know why. It's still okay. I think they should have the lights on. They're still just about okay. The umpires will know what they're doing.
Can't see what happened. Can't see it coming in. Can't see what happened. This one. This one. It's so rich.
Probably would have been out if it's that's what I'm saying.
Can't tell. That's the ball right there.
Yeah, close examination of the photography has revealed that if we'd just scooped that at first, he would have been out. Strike one on the swing. That's out towards Aidan's missed it. In goes the throw. That's out at second. Safe at first on a fielder's choice. The ball was hit hard. Aidan had a dive at it, got past him. Koki was right there for the throw into second base with a force out, but not enough time to make the double. So one out, one down, runner on first. That's inside, in comes the throw, but again the steal is good. So one down, this is the bottom of the second, the score 3-0 to Holland. And we have a runner on second. That's hit out towards right, there's Manny, but it's got past him. Runner rounds third, he'll get home. The batter is rounding second. He should make third, although there's a he's out at third. That was a great combination relay throw from Manny into, I think it was Graydon, into third base, got the runner. And a great tag by Aidan at third base. So we're two down, bottom of the second. Bases are clear. Score 4-0. And a touch high for ball one. Tiny bit outside for ball 2. Okay, ball inside for ball 3. Ben's now thrown 38 pitches, 15 balls, 23 strikes. It's fouled back. Count goes to 3-1. 2 outs, base is clear. Bottom of the second, 4-0. That was a line drive. It looked like Koki would have that, but just got past his glove. And the batter slides in for a double.
I'm not taking those pictures anymore. Each time I take them, they get a hit. Trying to get them to strike.
I gotta say, I watched that ball arrow towards Koki. I thought, he's got that, but it just got away from him. So we have a runner on second base. Score remains 4-0. And we're still 2 down. And steps off. Throws a strike, out goes the ball towards centre right. Neither of them can get to it. It's gone off the fence. A run will score. Throw comes in to Graydon. There's another chance at third base, but that throw is wild. They're going to have to get that back. He holds at 3.
First baseman get the ball.
Score goes to 5-0. Still 2 outs. Gonna get that third out. Patches of blue sky. The rain is gone. I can see clearly now. That's a strike, straight down the middle. A ball that has been called a strike on many occasions this week. One and one. That's foul back for strike 2. So 2 down, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on third. Blazing sunshine now here in Prague. 4 seasons in one day.
Oh, come on, he's got to move. He's gotta move.
Well, that's hit by a pitch, but the rules say you're supposed to make a reasonable effort to get out of the way. And the batter did not move a muscle as that ball headed towards his elbow. So runners on the corners, still with 2 outs. This is now number 6 in the lineup.
The orb has come out.
Right? I know. It's that orb again.
We could be in America. Feels like Florida.
I think you're going too far.
Nice.
Well, they had an iguana. So they had an iguana. Did you see the iguana?
I did.
That's very Florida.
No, iguanas are in Florida. That's where most are.
I've been to Florida. They had iguanas.
Not really.
Definitely. I saw an iguana in Florida. I kid you not. In fact, several. They were wandering about. None of them had leads on. Unlike the one we had.
Where'd you go?
Oh, this was a trip to the Keys. Quite far down. Fouled off.
Oh, no, that was Aiden. Yeah, Aiden Jack.
Apologies for the break in the video. I made the same schoolboy error I've made before, which is allowing the phone to run out of battery. But we're back up. What you missed was Ben threw a ball, there was a foul ball I think, and then the ball was hit to Aiden at third, who got the throw in to first base and ended the inning with no further run scored. So the score remains 5-0 to Holland. We enter the top of the third. The time on my clock is now 56 minutes. So we'll either play 3 or maybe 4 innings. We'll see how we go. We are back to the top of our order with Graydon Koyanagi. And we're now on battery power, external battery power with the phone. So hopefully we should be good for the rest of the game. Jennifer says, can I move the camera a bit to eat first base? I don't know what eating first base involves, but out a bat, whoops. No. There you go, Jen, I've eaten first base. Sorry. Yeah, it's on. Are you around later? Are you around later on? I can give you the YouTube link. I don't know whether it's publicly accessible. Oh, it is publicly accessible, but whether you can find it if you search for it, I have no idea.
Okay, maybe for some parents, you know.
Yeah,
they
of
can.
course.
Okay.
It's got my rubbish commentary on it.
What is the name of your account?
Well, it's just my personal account. I'm Chris Jones, so it may be hard to find. But
Do you have a name for this film?
it'll be called something like London Mets against Holland.
London Mets.
London Mets, that's it.
Okay.
So maybe search for that. But if you're around later, give me your contact and I'll send you an email.
Oh, okay.
Okay? No worries. So here we are with Graydon. I was chatting to somebody, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. Scoreboard tells me that that's full count. I'm sure you all knew that. But lady from Holland wanted to know if she could watch the feed online. There's Graydon. Chips it to third base and is safe. Third baseman had a go at a catch but dropped it into foul territory. Recovered to make the throw, but Graydon was in time. So, we start well with a runner on base. This is Aiden, number 2 in the order. Once again, we're at the top of the third. We score 5-0 in favour of the Dutch national B team. That's ball low. That's ball away. That's ball inside, a little high. So 3 balls and no strike. Strike called. Three balls, 1 strike. Top of the third, no outs. Runner on first. Strike call down the middle. That was foul back. Nearly took out one of our under 14s. But everyone's still alive and we're good. That's a full count on Aiden. And he's punting that over towards second base. This will be out at first. Advances the runner Graydon to second. There's a bit of a dab. And that brings Ben Jones to the plate, pitching today. One out, runner on second. Top of the third, we trail by 5-0. Strike call. Ben fouls it off. And takes a long walk around the batting box. It's back at his position. And drives the ball into the gap, and a fumble from the shortstop. We'll get to see Ben Holmes safe, Ben to first base safe, and Graydon to third. Our runners now on first and third. We're 1 down, and Jack Mallower comes to the plate. Expecting to hear a little bit of tomahawk chop in the dugout. Tradition is to be maintained. And Jack drives that past the first baseman out towards right field. Now Graydon will score. Ben will hold at second. RBI single to Jack. Score moves to 5-1. And here's Koki with one down and runners on first and second. Ball, touch low. And the pick off. Safe. Ben gets back. Ben has been picked off at second once already this tournament. He swears blind he was safe. But second shortstop is standing right behind him. In comes a pitch. Left alone, but called a strike. Everyone is safe. So the count goes to 1-1. Looks like Jack's got a bit of a graze sliding back in there. Taking a bit of time out. Jack's all right. We carry on. 1-1. There's the pitch. And Koki has a swing at that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the third with 1 out. And the score 5-1 to Holland B. That's called a strike. It looked a touch inside. Koki doesn't like it. But strikes out looking. And that brings number 6 in the lineup, Coleman. With runners first and second on 2 outs. See if we can make something of this. Strike. I probably should have pointed out earlier, but this is a new pitcher this inning, wearing number 20. That's inside. Ben is slightly caught. He's okay. One ball and 1 strike. That's a strike. So 2 outs, 2 strikes. And a ball. That's a ball. 2-2. That's a touch low. Count is full. Two outs and a full count. So runners are going to go. Off Ben goes. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Tyres aside. 1 run in that inning. We're middle 3. 5-1 is the score. Let's see if we have any changes. Looks like Ben will continue. He's pitched 49. No other changes. No, I'm wrong. Excuse me. Aiden has gone to second. Mike Flaherty has gone to short. And Koki has moved over to third base. So Gray is out and Mike is in. So the new field. Ben stays on the bump. Coleman behind the plate. Jack at first. Aiden at second. Koki at third. Mike at short. Miguel remains at left. Conrad at the middle. And Emmanuel is at right. This should be 7, 8, 9 in the lineup. That's hit out towards short, picked up, in comes a throw from Mike. It's down in the dirt, but that's scooped nicely by Jack at first base for the out. Good work from Jack there. It's not an easy ball to pick up. So 1 down. Bottom of the third, 5-1 is the score.
Throw the heat, Ben!
Base is clear. It's ball high and inside. Steve Mallow was getting a bit leery next to me. Strike, straight down the middle. 1-1. Chipped high over towards centre right, centre left, and Conrad has picked that up. That should be a single, and is. So runner on first, 1 down. We trail by 4. Well, looked a strike to me, but obviously a touch low. Ball 1. that's a wild throw from Coleman, trying to throw out the runner at second, and the runner will now take third. So we're one down, and we have a runner on third. Wild from Ben, but nice take from Coleman. Good recovery. And 3 balls. And that's driven out towards short. Mike picks it up. Throw is good. Second run scores. Second out is made. And that clears the bases. 2 outs. The score is 6-1 now. And we've played in. Hey, good to see you. All right. And that's gone to Koki at third. He'll throw this in, and he's out. So a 5-3 play ends the inning. And just like in the last game, the opposition has scored 3 in the first, 2 in the second, and 1 in the third for a lead of 6-1 compared to 6-0 at the same stage last time. But we go to the top of the fourth with the opportunity to put some runs on the board.
Because our it's the majority of them. It's been the first time to have this tournament. We've been aware of that.
And we're back up with batters 7, 8, and 9 in our lineup. This will be Conrad, Miguel, and Emmanuel. And we trail by 5. 6-1 is the score. To the top of the fourth. Off we go. And Conrad's played that to third. He's got a good chance of getting home. No. He is thrown out at the second go by the third baseman.
But it's all experience.
A decent ball on it. Fumbled at first by third base. Recovered. And Conrad was probably out by a foot at the end of the day. Here's Miguel. High pitch, ball one. Now played an hour and 19 minutes, so this will surely be the last. Miguel has a swing. 1 ball, 1 strike.